has to offer as well.
Okay, Zach, now we're going to talk about some of my favorite, the B and the C vans. Before we get to that, the pricing is amazing right now. That's why people need to come down and look at the selection. Let's talk about pricing with all of them.
You know, with our nationwide company that we are, we buy a ton of RVs. We get bigger discounts than a lot of the other places out there, so we're able to pass that on to the customer. So you can see some huge discounts like you see on a lot of these motorhomes out here.
Well, and such a great selection at the Draper location and now the new South Weaver location. So come check out. You're gonna find something for you and your family. Okay, let's check about this one. Tell me, is the C van versus the B van, what the difference is?
The difference is with this, it has that overhang. So anytime they have the overhang up above and the bed up above like this one does, that'll be considered a Class C. But then as you go down and some of the ones that just more look like a van, those are more of the B vans.
Okay, once we walk into the C van, tell me what's inside.
You've got a nice big slide out with theater seating, TV, kitchen area, nice big full bathroom, and then the overhead bed.
This one's so nice. It's smaller, meaning like if you're not comfortable driving a large one or you don't know where to park it, like you're able to move it around, but it's still luxurious inside and very nice. Yeah. And let's talk about the B vans. Once you walk in, everything's packed in there. You get a bathroom, a kitchen, a seating area, everything for you.
Yeah, you know, when you get into the B vans, you've got everything that you get in the bigger ones. It's just compressed into a smaller size. You know, they generally sleep 2, where something like this might get you sleeping 3 or 4. You know, so it just broadens the sleeping arrangements a little bit. But yeah, whether you're in the B van or the C, you get kitchens, bathrooms, sleeping, the whole 9 yards.
What do you think the benefit is of getting either the C or the B?
In the smaller ones like this, I mean, like you mentioned, they're very versatile. You can get in and out of just about anywhere. So, you know, getting in and out of the national parks or going in and out of the Smith's parking lot. You can maneuver it around and park it very easily.
I like that. And some people may think when they're buying an RV, they don't know where they're going to park it even at their home. So if you don't have a ton of space, this is perfect for that. Okay, say we're taking the C van out somewhere. Zach, where's the perfect place to take this if someone is new at RVing?
You know, wherever. Everybody has their own thing. Some people love to get up in our beautiful mountains that we have or get out in our beautiful deserts or sit around a lake somewhere. Wherever, you know, you love to be, that's where this can go. So get out and go.
So many great places here in Utah. Okay, if we've never maybe driven one of these or we don't know how everything works, can we come down and you can kind of run through it with us?
Yeah, absolutely. We go on test drives and teach you kind of how to drive them and get out and make sure you're comfortable with what you are looking at purchasing.
Who do you think these are great for? Would you say a smaller family, and how many did you say it sleeps?
This one will sleep 3 to 4. You know, so it's great for a smaller family. We see a lot of people that are smaller families buying this, or, you know, if it's just a couple buying it. You know, we kind of sell to everybody, and just depending on what their needs are, it works.
Okay, what kind of questions should people ask when they come down to purchase an RV?
You know, really, if it's set up for colder weather, if it's got the right ACs for them, if they're going down to the deserts in St. George.
Good point. You want to be cool.
Yep. How many people it sleeps, that type of thing. You know, gas mileage. You know, something like this gets really good gas mileage.
Zach, why is it so important to trust the experts that have experience in the business for so many years?
You know, there's a lot of people out there shooting YouTube videos saying that this is how it is and this is what it is, but they don't necessarily haven't been doing it a long time. You know, you come to a dealership like this, we've been in business for a long time. We've got a lot of veteran salespeople that have been around doing it, so we can pass on what we've learned in the last 20, 30 years to the customer.
And feel comfortable with your purchase and know it's the best thing for you and your family. You're amazing, Zach. Thank you so much. I'm excited to check these out a little bit more.
Right on. Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.